Born free in the Puget Sound, Tokitae was just 4 years old when she was captured in the San Juan Islands and sold to the Miami Seaquarium in the early 70s. Her new owners named her Lolita, and for the past 52 years, she's been languishing in this small Miami aquarium. More than 3,000 miles away from home.
It's me, Skila, your relative. I'm here to bring messages to
you. Members of the Lummi Nation have never stopped fighting and praying for Tokitae's return to the Salish Sea. To the Lummi, orcas are considered family, relatives under the waves.
When they came in the roundup in the 70s and took her, is exactly what they did to our lactamus children by rounding them up and taking them to Indian resident boarding schools. He said stripped them of their families, stripped them of their home, stripped them of their culture, of their traditional foods.
Thursday, Tokitae's corporate owners, the Dolphin Company, entered into a formal and binding agreement with nonprofit Friends of Lolita to return Tokitae to her native waters. CEO Eduardo Albor shared it was his daughter's reaction to seeing Tokitae in her small tank for the first time that pushed him to prioritize her health and release.
I cannot be more time here because this place is too small for Lolita. What do you mean? It is too small. I feel so bad. I have to go or I will cry. And she told me when we leave, if we ever take management of this place, you promise me that you will see how to improve this. I promise I will do it.
The pledge to bring Tokitae home comes in part because her health has improved, thanks to a team of independent veterinarians. She's receiving specialized care for the first time.
We brought in some enrichment folks to help with the vets, and between everyone working together, she started to heal.
Morris and another elder have also been granted exclusive access to Tokitae on several occasions, serenading her with traditional drumming and cedar from the Salish Sea.
And I drummed and she stayed right in front of me.
Skelly Chuck tonight! Skelly Chuck tonight!
That's the first time she's been able to hear her lactamus language, to be able to get traditional healing.
When she comes home, the plan is for Tokitae to live in a large underwater pen in the San Juan Islands. The sea pen would be built with help from the nonprofit the Whale Sanctuary Project. Although construction for Tokitae's pen hasn't begun yet. But they are currently constructing a seaside sanctuary in Nova Scotia for whales retired from entertainment parks, and they're helping finalize plans for Tokitae Sea Pen 2.
And now that we have financial resources, what ancestors have told me is they're clearing her path home, and her lactamus culture is going to ready her spirit to make that journey.
Morris says the signs of a homecoming on the horizon have been hard to miss.
This is your heartbeat, Skelly Chukpanut. This is my heartbeat, your mother's heartbeat.
During a prayer ceremony held earlier this year to let Tokitae's family know she is ready to come home, a sign too powerful to ignore.
About the time we were doing ceremony, they were there. The super pot. They know. They're getting ready.
Before Tokitae can return home to Washington, several federal agencies have to sign off on her move, including the Department of Natural Resources and the Department of Agriculture. Morris is still, however, convinced that Tokitae could be home by the end of the year. For Facing Race, I'm PJ Randawa.